Welcome back. I'm Linette with the Laurel County Public Library, and I'm here today to share with you some good salad recipes. Let me just tell you, I've been seeing on Facebook where, lots of kids are going off to college. Got some friends that have college freshmen. Got me thinking about the freshman 15. Those 15 pounds that you don't want to pick up as a freshman, but a lot of kids do. Well, over this past few months during the quarantine, I think I have met the freshman 15's older and not as nice cousin, the quarantine 25. So tonight we're going to have a salad and try to live life on the lighter side a little bit. So I wanted to share with you one of the recipe or one of the cookbooks that the public library has that has salads. Okay, this one is Cooking Light, and it is the Big Book of Salads. Lots of interesting salad recipes in there. And folks, when you're doing salads, you don't have to be boring. You don't have to do that same old thing you've always done, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to do that. If you like it, put it on a salad. If it's healthy and good for you, throw it on the salad. So lots of good cookbooks. Get out there and check them out. Now this one you can't check out. This is a little book that Leah at the library let me borrow to share with you all. And it is called 100 Picnic Suggestions. Now what's really neat about this is the print date on it was 1915. So this is like 100 years old. And Elena, if you can, I want you to kind of get in here and see. Notice the difference in the recipes, the way they're done in this book as compared to our cookbooks now. There's no listing of ingredients, so you had to read the whole recipe to get the ingredients. And I just thought it was really neat. Some of these recipes were honestly kind of gross, I thought. Check this out. I don't even want to say it because it kind of makes me, can't do that. There's lots of stuff on liver in here. Calf liver, chicken liver. Evidently in 1915, liver was a big deal. So, but just a neat little book, and I appreciate Leah letting me share that with you all. Something I saw on it, and I wondered about this, is right here inside it says $50. And I wondered if that was sold maybe at an estate sale or if that had been appraised maybe at some time. I have no idea. But just interesting. This is in the library archive, so again, not able to be checked out, but again, very neat to share. Okay, so what we're going to be making tonight is a really light salad. It's going to have a spinach base. It's going to have some chicken. We're going to have cantaloupe, cucumbers, strawberries, and blueberries. And you may be going, that's going to be odd. But I promise you it's going to be good. So I'm going to tell you how I did the dressing, the good old trusty mason jar. 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, a tablespoon of water, 3/4 of a teaspoon of poppy seed, a 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Now that dry mustard in there just gives that little bit of a kick. Otherwise you're just going to have that real sweet poppy seed flavor, but that dry mustard just gives a little bit of a tang to it, so I really like it. It doesn't make a whole lot of dressing. You don't need a whole lot of dressing with this salad because you're going to have the juice from the melon, juice from the strawberries, and the blueberries. So there's going to be lots of flavors going on. So this dressing truly just is going to be a complement to the salad. Okay. Let me stop right here for just a second and wash my hands, and I'll come back and we'll talk about cutting up this chicken. Okay, so we're going to get this chicken prepared and ready. I'm going to do it on the stovetop with just a little bit of canola oil, salt, and pepper. Now, if you have a grill pan, you could use that. If you want to throw it on a grill outside, that would work great too. And let's talk about the chicken here. This recipe calls for chicken tenders. I'm going to use chicken breast and cut them up. Anytime that you have your meat cut special, you're going to pay a little more for it. So I chose not to do that. So I got a huge pack of chicken breast for like $10. I'm just going to use 2 of them on the salad. So I still have few breasts left for another meal, possibly 2 meals. Okay, so I'm going to cut these in half lengthwise. Okay, that's my first thing. And then I'm just going to cut them in little strips. Always looking for a way to just save a little bit and make it go a little bit further. And like I say, you don't need a whole lot of extra spices or anything on this chicken. The salt and pepper is going to be plenty. Okay, we'll add that one in. I thought this recipe would be a good one to share because our time of getting the strawberries with the extra sweetness of summer is going to be drawing to an end here pretty soon. I know you can get strawberries all year long, but there's just something about that flavor of the summertime. Plus the melon that we're going to be using, the season's going to end on those pretty soon as well. And if you've never had melon on a salad, I encourage you to try this. The first time I saw this recipe, I thought, no way, that's not going to be good. But oh, it is. And I'm going to cut them kind of in ribbons today. And if you don't have the little tool to do that, it's okay. Just cut it up in little chunks. It's the flavor that you want, not the presentation. Okay. So Elena, if you want to come around, we'll check this out here. Light. Okay. All right, so we're, again, just a little bit of salt and pepper is all we need on this chicken. And it'll take just a few minutes to kind of do its thing there. Okay. All right, so the next thing that we're going to cut up is, or get ready, is our spinach. So again, I'm going to wash my hands. We'll come back and get that done. Okay, we're going to start getting this salad assembled. And if you guys don't know, I am a little bit of a kitchen gadget junkie. So I'm going to play with a few of them today. I really, truly am a kitchen gadget junkie. I love little things that do stuff in the kitchen. This is one of my favorites. I don't guess you can call this a gadget because I feel like it's necessary if you eat a lot of salads. This is a salad spinner. There's lots of different ones out there on the market. And if you do eat a lot of salads, what this will do is save the life. Well, what in the world have I done here? This will save the life of your lettuce, your spinach, your kale, whatever it is that you're having. I don't know who put this up the last time, but they probably me. I done it wrong, I guess. So the purpose behind this is it spins your salad real fast, and then you stop it, and it gets the extra water. And the water is actually what causes your whatever kind of green it is, causes it to ruin in the refrigerator, because that water just causes like little brown spots. I'm sorry, we're in the first week of school when I'm filming this, and my brain's not probably functioning like it should be. So anyway, I'm gonna put this on here, and you just kind of pump it, and this spins. And then you put the brake on, as I call it, okay? And we have quite a bit of water. Can we see how much water is in there? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna pour that out. I always spin them a couple of times because, well, for one thing, I think it's fun. And another thing is the more water you can get off, the longer that spinach will last. That's just fun. And like I say, there's lots of different brands of those. You can find them just about anywhere that sells kitchen stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put this salad on a platter tonight, just so that you all will be able to see the prettiness of it. That was just a small bundle of lettuce or spinach, so you could add more. And you know what? A salad recipe, or any recipe, it's a guideline. You can change it as you want. If you're not a big fan of spinach, then throw you some romaine or throw kale or iceberg, whatever kind of green that you want. Okay, so there's that. Our chicken is still finishing up. Now let me show you another gadget. Remember I talked to you about melons. Now again, if you don't have this gadget, that's okay. Just cut your melon up in little tiny pieces. But this is a little serrated peeler Okay, not like a potato peeler or a vegetable peeler, but it has it like that, okay? You see that? Okay. And again, you can find similar products all over the place. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on the cantaloupe. I'm gonna do like that, and it makes this pretty little ribbon. Is that not cute? And so then you can just take your ribbon and just kind of lay it on your salad. It makes a very elegant presentation. Just roll it around there. And I'm telling you, you will not regret putting a cantaloupe on your salad. Trust me, I promise you. I've even seen recipes that call for watermelon in the salad. You know, summertime, why not? It's fresh, it's good. I'm not gonna need all of these, but we will eat them sometime. The first time I made this salad was a few years ago, and me and my daughter did a lunch delivery service. And I took it to my sister's work, and they called me, some of the girls, and they were like, "We've never seen cantaloupe on a salad before, but it was so good." I was like, "I know." Okay, so then the next thing I have is cucumber. And notice these little ribbons? Now there's all kinds of gadgets that will do that little trick. Okay, just little tiny ribbons of that cucumber, and I'm just gonna lay those around on the salad. Sometimes with a cucumber, especially like when you go to restaurants and things, sometimes I think they're cut a little thick and it's like way too much cucumber in a bite. Well, this allows you to not have that problem. Okay, you just have that little bite of cucumber, and that's really all you need. Okay, now let me show you how to do that. And again, there's several products that will do this. I'm just gonna take a chunk of cucumber, probably about 2.5 inches. I put it down in this little device, and it has little pokey things on the end, so it holds it. And then watch. It just spins right out. Now, girls and guys, we've all gone to different little house parties or bought things from people, and we think, "Oh, I'll use that," and we never do. You throw it in a drawer and you forget you even own it. Get them out and play with them. They're fun. This is a fun little tool to play with, and it just makes your food interesting. If you're having a dinner party or something like that, and you have your cucumbers on your salad that looks like a ribbon, people's gonna talk about it. If nothing else, it's gonna be a conversation starter. Okay, so I fixed way too much cucumber, but I wanted you all to be able to see that. Okay, now to this we need some color. Okay, this is not jumping out at me yet. So we want to add the blueberries. Okay, blueberries are good. We need those antioxidants in them. And right now blueberries are so good and fresh. One's rolling away. Okay, so we're just gonna add those on there. My daughter's not a big fan of blueberries, so you could add grapes. Some pretty little red grapes would be really nice on there. Just whatever you like. Again, that recipe is just kind of a guided suggestion. It's not written in stone. You don't have to do it that way if you don't want to. Okay, so then we're going to slice up some strawberries. Now normally, when I'm slicing strawberries like this, normally I use an egg slicer. If you've never used an egg slicer on strawberries, try it. Oh, it goes so fast. But I broke my egg slicer, so I'm having to do them with a knife tonight. Okay, but isn't that just that's just coming together beautifully. It's making a gorgeous salad. Okay. Now, low carb, there is some sugar in the fruit, of course, but not much. So you can feel good about yourself when you eat this one. And really not a whole lot of calories in the dressing. So it's good night, good night. Okay. All right, folks, so there's that. Now when that chicken gets ready, we're gonna add it to the top of it, and we'll see what the final product of that salad looks like here in just a little bit. Okay, folks, the salad is complete. And you know, one thing I really like about this salad is it is so easy to fix that, you know, if it's just a lunch for yourself or dinner for your whole family, it goes together just as easy either way. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drizzle this dressing across. And remember, like I said, it really doesn't need a whole lot of dressing because you've got all those juices of the fruit. Trust me, it's gonna be delicious. Whoa, there we go. All right. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll take time to make this salad and go to the public library and look at all the many cookbooks that they have on salads. You won't be disappointed. Thank you.